10 months ago, when the blockade was imposed, the West was just beginning to take the offensive away from Russia. The tides of communism had swirled dangerously across Europe. But the bold help of the Marshall Plan and the formation by 5 nations session had begun, with England's Field Marshal Montgomery in charge. Thus was implemented the Western European Union of Britain, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Quickly, strategic areas such as the Upper Rhine were surveyed. Last summer, a settlement of the Berlin blockade was thought possible through Big Four talks in Moscow. The Western powers were led to believe that Premier Stalin had agreed to terms. But as the half-promises were ignored by the Russian commandant in Berlin, the American State Department issued a white paper exposing the Russian attitude during the conferences. The Western powers followed this up immediately by submitting the whole matter of the blockade to the United Nations, then meeting in Paris. The 5 neutral members of the Security Council offered a solution to the Berlin deadlock. It was essentially the same one that the Russians were to offer this month, but at that time, Comrade Wyszynski vetoed it. In Washington in March, 12 nations signed the North Atlantic Pact for the mutual defense of the Northern Hemispheric family of nations. And in Western Germany, work had been going on since November toward the establishment of national self-rule for that part of the former Reich. Upon its success would depend the ultimate success of the entire Allied occupation. The hope of upsetting these conferences is believed to have been one guiding factor in the Russian decision to lift the blockade and open new Big Four talks on Germany. Many reason that nationalist Western Germans may hold off settlement on the chance that Russia might offer a plan for demilitarizing and uniting all of Germany. But the Western Bloc is determined that their zones will not be communized. Now at American headquarters, General Lucius CLAY, retiring military commander in Germany, finishes his difficult task and explains the policy on the Western German Republic.
A West German government can develop in the democratic tradition only as it is given the right to associate with nations which have long traditions of democratic government, and it can form such association more readily under the guiding hands of a civilian high commission. If lasting peace and understanding are desired, there is no reason why the Federal Republic of Germany, being formed by the states of West Germany, should be an obstacle. Rather, it might well indeed be the base on which understanding could be founded.
Under the new civilian command, there will still be an American occupation force in Germany. For many observers believe that the let-up of the blockade reflects only a momentary change of pace in the abiding Soviet design to communize all of Germany. For all the cautious skepticism necessary toward the Russian intentions, the lifting of the blockade must